How's it going, guys? So today we're going to be doing the adjustable levers here on the Honda Grom. You can see, I mean, they all work and stuff. It's just this one has a little chunk taken out of it and it's kind of bent from that accident. Levers we got here today are these $34 Ride Now Forever ones. One, you can tell they try to make the packaging look nice and stuff, which A+ for effort, but it's not really there. These feel kind of good. They feel like some sort of like kind of aluminum. This part up here definitely feels a little bit on the cheaper end, almost kind of like a resin, like hardened resin or whatever. But these are adjustable levers, yada yada. Not really too crazy about them. I just got them because they work. These levers specifically do work for the 2014 up to the 2023 Honda Grom, supposedly. First lever we're going to do is we're going to do it on this side, the right side, the one that's all messed up. This one's because it's the brake one, and it seems pretty easy because it's a literal button. Brakes are powered by a button. Maybe it's like a plunger. I don't know. Anyways, seems pretty simple. We have a 12mm there, a 10mm there. So I don't have two 10mm wrenches, so I grabbed a 10mm wrench and 10mm socket and ratchet. There we go. Did break it loose and it should come right off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I'm wondering if we can get a 10mm in here and kind of just unscrew it like normal, see if that works. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to move these up some. I just kind of use raw string to pick them up, but pick it up, the bolt comes out, and so does the lever. Pretty easy. This is the side that has like no anything. They both got this stopper on the bottom, which is what initiates the brake lights. There's a little button right here. But we're gonna get this new lever. We're gonna put the bolt in through there. Make sure it's all lined up like it's supposed to be. And when it's lined up, we're gonna drop the screw in it. And so it does look really, really good. The bolt right here does in fact screw in there. There's none on the bottom. It's just like a locking nut, I guess. But at your brakes, you can squeeze them in to stop, and then it has adjustments on it. So I got it further out, or I can bring them in closer, which I might do that. But I don't know. Let's see when we go for the test drive. But now it's time to get to this side. This is the actual clutch lever that brings the engine transmission together because they're friends. This one got a little bit more stuff to it because we have our clutch cable. So we do have this little rubber grommet here. You want to pull that back. And we do got a mixture of twisties here, and because there is a cable inside of the clutch lever, when you pull the clutch in, it pulls on that cable, and that's kind of like what operates the clutch way back here. So what we're going to do is there's this screw right here. From what it looks like, and I learned from last time, I'm not going to go off of what some dude on YouTube says. I'm a mechanic, I should be able to figure this out. This looks like this part right here unscrews, and this part might also unscrew, but I think this part unscrews first. I think this right here is like more of like the locking part. No, this is the locking part. So yeah, this part we're going to unscrew, and it's going to bring this entire wire out. This right here is just to lock it in place. So that's planned. So we're going to do that real quick, just unscrew this completely. There is like a little line. We want the cable to come through here. We're going to line all this up like if it's some sort of a combination lock, and pull the cable out. Boom, like that. So now the lever's kind of limped, and we're going to do some Chinese secrets, twist this and bring it out, and boom, that's your clutch lever thing. Sweet. I managed to do it with one hand. It probably wasn't as effortless as it might look, and it probably didn't come out good, but anyways, now you got just the random limped lever. You got a flathead screw up here. You got another locking nut right here. Break the locking nut off with a 10mm. Screw this out with a flathead screwdriver, and put the new one in, same as the other one. So putting this new one on, I just wanted you to know, right when you're tightening down this flathead screw at the top, this lever up here, make sure it's pushed all the way forward, because that's not what does the bending. This little resin plastic part, make sure that's all the way forward, because the lever will still be able to bend. But it'll still be able to bend. We just want to make sure this is pushed all the way back to make it easier. So this next part is going to be a little bit more challenging, than the guess that Pokemon they had back in the day.
Who's that? Okay, now it's definitely a Bulbasaur. No. What is that?
You want to get this little metal piece and you want to put it on here, and you want to be able to stretch out this clutch cable. Be able to pull out enough. You kind of want to try to get it in line and trying to get it to go in the little hole that's in there. So I won't be able to do it with one hand. That's kind of how it needs to be rotted. Good luck. So this was definitely a two-hand ordeal. I did get the piece in there, little clutch piece in there right there, and I did get it rotted out of the back here, and I had to really stretch it to get it through there. Kind of use two hands. Like I said, kind of difficult, probably the hardest part of the whole thing. Now we just gotta get this part aligned here and tighten it back down. Sweet, so we did put the clutch lever on. The clutch lever does look good. We do gotta adjust the clutch, so I'm gonna leave this part down. I'm turning the bike on. Oh. Turn the bike on, let it run. And what we want to do is we're going to kind of like test the clutch to see if it's exactly how we like it. This part I feel like it's too far in, but I don't know. So I'm going to do that. I feel like it doesn't pull it in enough. I'm going to pull the clutch in. Pull the clutch in and put it in the first. We'll see if anything happens. Okay, just shut off because the kickstand's down. Right now we're in first gear, and I'm going to slowly let off the clutch. Okay, sweet. So we do got a good grab point. Sweet. So we're good there. The clutch is back in. Kicking in neutral, which is very tricky with this. Sweet. Yeah. I like that a lot. Sweet. So now we got the clutch lever installed, and doesn't really need to be adjusted, so we put this condom part back on there like so. And this one's also adjustable, so you can adjust as you go. I most likely won't adjust it because it works, but boom, just like that, $34 levers looking mint. Go over here too. Freaking awesome. One way to confirm it is to go freaking give it a spin, dude. Looks so much better. I like the black on black, and I got the ones with the red accents because I mean it's not the same exact color as the bike, but it's red. It's red. Red's my favorite color. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a test drive. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear me. I know for a fact you won't be able to hear me on the actual trip itself. Grom going, brake rotor works, yeah. Oh, that's gonna get something used to. Yeah, the grab point is way different. Take me a little bit to get used to these controls. I'm just so used to how they were before. dude. That lever model was a pretty good idea. I really like it a lot. I notice right here the brake has a lot of travel. It doesn't look like it, but when you're actually like using it, a lot of travel. Here the grab point is pretty low as well. I know you can't adjust them, but I think if you adjust them, just it makes it further out. I just learned something new right there. Okay, well, I'll probably go do another test drive with it, but I won't show you guys on camera. I kind of like adjust that. But yeah, I felt like that brake lever is coming way too close to the handlebars, but apparently I adjusted all the way out. Actually, I'll do a 3. But after a few minutes of riding it, I kind of got the hang of it pretty quickly. It's the initial start, which is where I started having some complications. But then after I did it for a little bit, I finally got in the hang of it. But lever kit was pretty cool. I'll put a link for these in the description below. I'm not just gonna make motorcycle videos. I'm still gonna do my car videos and stuff. Like somebody had mentioned to make a video on the Saturday.